What's up YouTube viewers, it's Tim here bringing you guys another video, and today's video is going to be about Google SketchUp. Basically it's my first tutorial on Google SketchUp, and then in this tutorial I'm going to show you guys what Google SketchUp is, tell you guys what Google SketchUp is, and tell you where you can get it from, and have you guys create something in it to get you interested and get your feet wet inside the software. First off, Google SketchUp is a 3D kind of editing program. You can create three-dimensional objects inside. And here's where you can get it from. You can get it from this website right here. The best one to get is SketchUp Pro 2014 Windows 32-bit. Now it's only available in 32-bit. But if you're a Mac OS user, you can download it from Mac OS. Windows, it's only in 32-bit. But that's the one that works for me. Anyway, when you click download, it's gonna have an installer. All you have to do is click the installer, and the installation will bring you through the whole thing on how to install it and stuff like that, and get it started right up. Anyway, once it's done installing, what you do is come to Google SketchUp EXE on your desktop, because it makes a shortcut for you. Click it, get a security warning, click run. It's not going to do anything. And first off, this is what you're greeted with. And this always opens by default. Now, to start off, we're going to click choose template, and as you can see, these templates that are here, they have sizes next to them, and the sizes indicate like what type of area it's going to be. Like, let's say you're making a table, you would probably do feet and inches. Now let's say you were doing a house, you probably do meters. And they have simple templates, and they have architectural design templates, basically meaning more complicated ones. For this tutorial, what I'm going to do is we're going to do, probably simple template meters. And you click that, and you say start using SketchUp. Now, as soon as we get inside the program, we have this person right here, right in the middle there. He's always there by default. It may be somebody else, but he's always there by default. To get him out of the way, we're going to come up here, right here, to the eraser tool. And the eraser tool can be used at any time to get rid of anything that you don't want. I'm going to click a line, and we're going to get rid of it. Seems kind of harsh, but anyway, let me run down through the tools. You have the line tool, which basically you use to create lines and stuff like that around the objects. You can create a freehand line, you can create a straight line, all that. Arc tool to make arcs wherever you want them, basically. And then you have shapes, because all shapes inside this, everything starts out as two-dimensional inside this software. So you're gonna start with a shape, but though we have polygons, we have circles, we have rectangles, and we have others. Now, next tool is the push-pull tool. The push-pull tool is what makes a two-dimensional object three-dimensional, basically. And the offset basically just helps out with edges and stuff like that. Movement, moves an object around the display. And rotation just rotates it either vertically, horizontally, all that. Scale basically scales the graph. Tape measure, barely use that, but it measures how much whatever measurement it is. text, you can add text to your objects. Paint, you can paint. Orbit, you can basically orbit and, you know, look around and stuff like that. A hand, move the display basically. Zoom in, zoom out. Areas, different areas. And location, get models, warehouse, and layout. But anyway, that's not why we're in here. Now, to start off, we're gonna go to shapes and we're gonna select rectangle. I'm gonna come here to the origin and we're gonna basically drag it out. Drag it out almost as much as you want, just like this about right there to make it a square. And before I go too far, what I'm trying to make here is I'm trying to make a regular like shed or its tiny house. Basically just outside stuff. That's what I plan on making. That's what I plan on making, just to have it simple. Now we're gonna go to push pull. I'm gonna bring it on this. I'm gonna click. We're gonna drag up. Up just to about right there. Alright. Now we have a basic three-dimensional shape. But though it's just a shape. We can't make a house out of that. So here's what we'll do. I'm gonna add a roof to that. I'm gonna click the line tool, the regular line tool. I'm gonna kind of come here. I'm gonna trace it till it has this blue midpoint. It's at this blue midpoint, and I'm just gonna drag it down right there about, and one more along that same line, and they'll automatically line up. That's what I like about this. That's what I like about Google SketchUp, is that it automatically kind of does stuff. It's almost foolproof to help you with certain specific things. And as you can see here, there's a green line going across. That means they're lined up with each other. It makes it very simple. They're symmetrical. Like that. Now we have two lines on there. Almost kind of looks like a house, but isn't a house just yet. So we're going to come back to the push pull tool. Highlight this part right here. And we're going to bring it back until it says offset limited. Once it says offset limited, let go, and it disappears. I'm going to go to orbit. Turn it around, go back to push pull, and the same to the other side. And as you can see, it kind of almost looks like a small house already. Okay, well, we want to add, now we want to probably add like some windows or some doors. So I'm probably gonna add a window on this side, probably a circle right here on this side. Kind of get it as proportional as you can get it, like that. Okay, it's a circle, and we're gonna choose the offset tool. Bring it out like that. Just like that. Now we're going to take the push pull tool on that same set that we created, bring it out a little bit, go in the middle, bring this in a little bit, and voila. But the window's not see-through. Now we want to be able to see through the window. here's what we'll do. Come over here to paint bucket. We'll go to the materials, and then we're going to go to translucent. And these are basically colors that you can put to make something see-through. Now I'm going to come here to glass blue, translucent. I'm going to basically click the circle. Now let's see. As you can see here, now we can see through the object. See through it. Very basic. Now, you have a window. Now let's add a door. And to do that, we're going to come back over here to shapes. We're going to go to rectangle. Bring it down to the bottom right here. We're going to just do like that. And then we're going to do offsets. Go. And move it a little bit just to make it. Bring that out a little bit, and here's a little trick I like to do. You don't want it translucent. Erase one line, and it's an opening. Nice basic opening. Very nice. Now, let's say we wanted to add text. We would come up to tools, 3D text or text. I'm gonna do 3D text. Come right here. Oops. Oh, there we go. Enter text, and let's say we say hardware, and change the font, make it bold or italic. You can align it center, right, left, wherever you want to. Change the height, change the format, any of that. Put it there in the middle. Orbit, you can see. Kind of small, but you know. Just add some color. Red. Hardware store red. And color the building as well. Now here's something else that's good about this software is it makes the color, when you color it makes stuff kind of sort of realistic. And we'll come to brick and cladding. Wait, just click right there. Brick and cladding, and we're just gonna choose rough dark. You can choose any one you want, but I prefer rough dark. Click sides. As you can see here, before I continue, it has a nice brick kind of sort of look to it. Go back and around. Look it again. Now we want a roof. We want a nice looking roof. We can come over here to roofing. And I'm gonna do gap estates. and looks nice so far. But one more thing, you can add some stone. Add some stone somewhere along those edges. These right here to make them look good. And I'm just choosing colors based on my preference. You can choose any colors you want. Your own. Choose colors. And wow! I through the basics and created a basic little storehouse. And those were kind of sort of the basics, basically all the basics of Google SketchUp. And in here, we just created a basic house. Anyway, thanks for watching my video. Comment if you want to comment, if you want to like, and subscribe for more. And maybe I'll continue the series if I get more people watching. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.